Hi, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. We are doing something today that we don't do this often, watching movies or reacting. We watch movies, of course, but reacting to movies on the channel. But this is Black Widow. It's been a long while since we've seen any new MCU movies. We've of course had WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki. We're still not in the middle of Loki, but there's one episode left at the time of recording, and those shows have been awesome. But it's going to be great to watch an MCU movie again. Black Widow, definitely a big fan favorite, and this movie taking place in between Civil War and Infinity War, as far as I know. So of course, spoilers for Endgame, but she died in Endgame, so she's not alive right now in the MCU. So this is kind of a prequel movie in a sense, and we're gonna be seeing her backstory, perhaps some of it, and a lot of interesting new characters that relates to her backstory from Russia, and yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of very exciting stuff in this movie. But yeah, it is of course like 2 hour plus movie, so we're gonna be sitting here for a little while. Maybe we should just get started so we don't get too uncomfortable. Do you have anything you want to say before we get started?
I'm not flashing this one. It's just very uncomfortable, and that's why I sit like this.
Yes.
It's healing and it's uncomfortable.
It's very new, but also very awesome. And you can, of course, also check out our full-length reaction to this movie over on Patreon. Like, this is just going to be a highly edited down, cut down version that you're seeing on YouTube with just some of the highlights from the movie itself. So if there's something you didn't see in this video and you want to see our reactions to it, if there's something like your favorite scene, perhaps, then you can check out the full-length reaction over on Patreon, where there's a bunch of other full-length reactions for the shows that we're watching, some early reactions as well. The link is down in the description below. But are you ready? All right, let's do this.
The glow that you see,
Fireflies?
that comes from a chemical reaction called bioluminescence. Come on, time for dinner.
Biogooming pheasants.
Well, bioluminescence.
How long do we have?
I don't know. Like an hour, maybe.
No, leave it. Go wait in the car.
Is that like a photo album or something?
Hurry up. We gotta go. Come on, you gotta run.
Oh, they got a plane and everything.
Hey, go with your mom. Go with your mom.
Hurry up, coming!
What the fuck?
He's very strong.
He has super strength.
Oh, is he?
Captain Russia? Shield. Of course it's Shield. What the fuck? Shooting to kill.
I need you up here.
Okay, good shot. Hold on. Is he still there?
Yeah. But he kind of has to get
Inside the plane, yeah. Cuba.
The Red Guardian returns.
Red Guardian returns triumphant.
The Red Guardian. Okay, so that's his superhero name.
Don't touch her! Я буду стрелять! I will kill you all!
You're gonna take care of each other, okay? And everything's gonna be fine.
Whoa. Rough start.
Remove all the defects.
Defects.
Did I have to use Nirvana for this?
Oof. Hey,
Got all exits covered.
All right.
Thunderball
Stay alert.
Ross.
Sending in Alpha Squad.
Of course, if this is post-Civil War, then
Natasha
yeah.
Romanoff is in violation of the Sokovia Accords. Make an example out of her.
Make an example out of her?
We got Barton, we got Wilson, and the other guy, the incredible shrinking convict. Rogers is on the run. You got no
Ant-Man?
Where are you gonna go?
No way.
Okay.
Oh, and then straight to Morocco. Okay.
Going around.
Whoa. Oh, god damn.
Brutal.
Yep. Very brutal. Oh shit, what was that? Ow.
Elena, we need a status report.
Ow, ow, okay. Taking out tracker. Oh. Taskmaster. Oh, and he's studying the Avengers.
Barton? Or
Yeah, well,
the
at least that
Avengers?
was Barton and Black Panther.
What's all this junk?
Oh, just some mail and personals from the Budapest safe house.
Is there gonna be a package from her sister?
Didn't you see it?
Apparently I didn't. No, sorry.
Why did you break off the encounter with my pet python? Because I discovered he had a crush on me.
I love how she's watching James Bond movies. You know.
Spies and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of ass shots already.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
No. But that's usually something someone like Joss Whedon does.
Yeah.
But yeah, a woman director can also be like, I want to highlight your ass a little bit, just a little bit.
Well, it is goddamn perfect.
Holy
Whoa.
fuck! Jesus. Damn, Nat. That must have hurt.
Who shot that?
Taskmaster?
Yeah. Sure looks like it.
Whoever Taskmaster is. I'll probably say they, because we don't even know if it's a man or a woman.
Could be non-binary.
Exactly. Whoa! That was a cat move. But as we saw, they've certainly been studying the Avengers.
Yep. Damn!
Been studying Natasha as well.
Yeah. Whoops.
Ooh, whoopsies. I like the outfit though.
Yeah, it's really,
Pretty-
really cool.
Pretty damn badass. Good job. None of them broke even.
So we're gonna talk like grown-ups?
Is that what we are?
They're gonna have to fight, yeah. Just a little bit. Sisterly love.
I mean, I fought with my sister, but
Not like that.
Nothing like that.
What? Oh.
Baby.
Truce. Pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
Это антидот контролю останавливай.
Очень умна.
Why don't you take it to one of your super scientist friends? They can explain it to you. Tony Stark, maybe?
Okay. We're not really talking right now, so.
Great. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
We rigged bombs.
Who's we?
Clint Barton. Killing Dreykov was the final step in my defection to S.H.I.E.L.D.
And you checked the body? Confirmed the kill?
There was no body left to check.
Well, that's a clue.
You're forgetting Dreykov's daughter.
Dreykov's daughter? Whoa. Trying to fucking help you. Oh. Ow. Ow. Terminate?
I don't want to do this. He's making.
Oh, fuck.
And I just wanted to help.
Fights and deaths are pretty damn brutal in this one so far.
Yeah.
Oh, where are my keys?
Suchka.
Any day now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Where did that come from?
No idea, but I'm pretty sure I've played this level in a video game before. Something similar to it, at least.
Yeah. Uncharted, maybe?
Probably. Probably.
You can't just steal a guy's car.
So you want me to chase him down and unsteal it?
Good God, come on. They must be so beat up by now.
Not now, trust me.
I always wanted to do that.
Just not while being chased by...
Nope. That thing.
Yeah. And that's why Natasha said not now.
Yeah.
Use
So
it
the
as...
luring, yeah.
use it as bait.
You killed her. I had to.
Ah.
I needed her to lead me to Dreykov.
Wow.
Oh no, Natasha. She's got a lot of red in her ledger.
Yeah.
This thing that you do when you whip your hair when you're fighting with the arm and the hair and you do like a fighting pose. Yeah.
All that time that I spent posing, I was trying to actually do something good to make up for all the pain and suffering that we caused.
You know, this is the first piece of clothing I've ever bought for myself.
The army surplus, or
Okay, it has a lot of pockets, but I use them all the time, and I made some of my own modifications. Well, never.
I like your vest.
God, I knew it. I knew you did. It's so cool, right? So much stuff in there. You didn't even know.
Pockets.
Oh, I stashed that like 5 years ago. How is it?
It's dry. It's really dry.
Captain America was still frozen in ice then.
Are you calling me a liar, Rosa?
Well...
Ew!
Or this mosquito in here. Okay, they're breaking him out.
To the door on the south wall.
So he could have done that before, he just didn't have an escape plan.
Exactly.
There's the pose.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you kidding me?
We're both doing a really good job.
She's so sassy.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's some fucking gun.
Yep.
Oh, that triggered an avalanche. Damn. And he's a heavy dude. Like, she just grabbed him like that?
Wow. Oh, Johnny, oh. Okay. Why the aggression, huh? Is it your time of the month?
Oh, shut up.
Everything
Okay,
out.
okay.
So you can't
Okay,
debate.
you don't have to get so clinical and nasty.
Oh, well, I was about to talk about fallopian tubes, but okay. I don't think we have enough fuel for St. Petersburg.
No, we're good. We'll make it.
Okay.
No. Oh, they're all so fucking stubborn.
Yeah. Their family aren't.
Yeah. Might not be blood related, but there's something there.
You both have killed so many people.
That's not a good thing.
Your ledgers must be dripping, just gushing red. I couldn't be more proud of you.
You can no let go of me now.
You can no.
You smell really bad.
Look at the little ears go.
Yeah. That's a fucking rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, getting the family back together. Yay. What are you do? You can't.
Let's drink.
Alexei, wasn't that the name of the Russian scientist in Stranger Things season 3 that Hopper
Probably, yeah.
befriended and
It still fits.
Oh my god.
I never watched it once. Come and drink.
You never what?
Just got out of prison. I have a lot of energy.
Please don't do that.
Drink. Fuck it.
Here's what's gonna happen. Did that pig just open the door?
Yes, it did. Good boy, Alexei. Good boy.
You named the pig after me?
You don't see the resemblance?
It's
Aw.
a cute pig.
Yeah.
The subject can be instructed to stop breathing and has no choice but to obey.
But
Okay,
what are
make
you?
your point. That's enough.
Yes, all right. Well, don't worry. Alexei could have survived 11 more seconds without oxygen.
Good boy. Now you go back home where it's safe.
But your mother, she never stopped looking for you. She
Oh.
was like you in that way. She was relentless.
What happened to her?
Dreykov had her killed. Her existence threatened to uncover the Red Room. I've always found it best not to look into the past.
Then why'd you save this?
Was a photo album.
Yeah, it was.
Well, you taught me kept me alive.
I'm sorry, I already alerted the Red Room and they'll be here any minute.
I knew it. I knew it.
My father, he go toilet on my hands.
Oh my god.
Urine is
Oh my
35 degrees Celsius.
Oh my God.
Staves off the frostbite.
How is this relevant?
You know, fathers.
The only thing you care about are your stupid glory days is the Crimson Dynamo, and no one wants to hear about it.
Crimson Dynamo.
It's the red.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to let that go. No.
Get out.
I can't remember the music.
American Pie.
Die.
What was your favorite song?
This'll be the day.
Oh.
They think.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. I was just about to say, time to relive those glory days, Red Guardian, but
No.
nope.
Crimson Dynamite?
Crimson.
Dynamo? Dynamo.
I'm sorry.
Well, at least they're gonna find out where the Red Room is.
Yeah.
Touching down in 1 minute.
Then why are we still going on?
Now you'll know how Dreykov stayed above the radar all these years.
Literally above the fucking radar.
How did she have time to do that?
It doesn't look like the kind of costume that just takes a few minutes to put on.
No. And then that meticulous work under her eyes as well. Was it her daughter?
Well,
No, what the?
Huh?
You should only sacrifice yourself for something.
what?
They did all of that in 2 minutes?
And there was a tombstone with her name engraved on it. Unknown.
Do you want to die or something?
You gave me my greatest weapon.
His daughter. Okay. Why can't she do it?
Try your life.
Cognitive inhibition?
Smelling my pheromones prevents you from committing violence against me. I want to break something.
There's something for you to do. Right behind you.
There is something you can break.
Melina, this is the last time that we...
She left already, buddy.
Yep.
Damn.
Nice.
Ugh, that was disgusting.
He kinda gets to fight Captain America now, plus a bunch of other Avengers.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Even if you locate the database and get him to show you the key, you won't be able to take it from him. As long as we can smell him, we won't be able to hurt him.
Oh, that's why she wanted to break the nose, so she couldn't smell him. Oh!
Sever the nerve.
Hardcore!
I love her!
Elena, slight change of plan. I completely demolished one of the engines and we are going into a controlled crash.
Slight change of plans. Oh, nice. Close.
We have to go. But you're never gonna do that to anybody ever again.
Oh, fuck.
Make her suffer.
It's gonna have to fight all of them. Come on. Where's Yelena? Yeah, there we go.
That was a lot of powder.
Wait! I have to...
Yeah.
Got him. Where are you gonna... Okay. How is that place still in the air?
Good question.
Ends up right in front of... Yep.
Get her out.
Yeah, save her.
Don't do it! It was fun!
No.
No!
Die, you son of a bitch. Okay, go catch your sister. On the ground at least. Oh. Still has one of those vials.
You grab two of them.
I'm sorry. Is it gone? I should have come back for you.
You don't have to say that. It's okay.
It was real to me too.
Thank you.
Everybody good?
I am clearly injured.
Here comes the
Fucking Ross.
I know how much you like it.
Shucks. Does have a lot of pockets.
Very handy pockets. Don't worry. We're bringing her with us. Come with us.
Hey! I know that haircut.
Yeah.
You ever not sleep?
I've been in 6 different time zones in 3 days because of you.
She's wearing the vest.
Yeah.
It's funny, my whole life I didn't think I had any family. Turns out I got 2. So, one of them's a bit of a mess right now. I'm gonna go break a few of them out of prison. See if I can't help patch things up.
Mixing the Avengers theme a little bit.
Are there fireflies in Ohio?
I have no idea. I've never been to Ohio. But hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I definitely get the whole thing with what people have been saying about Florence Pugh being the standout. Yeah, she definitely was. But the rest of the cast, they did a good job as well. Like Dreykov was probably a bit of just a good old two-dimensional villain-ish. But he served his purpose. And Taskmaster, yeah, alright villain as well, you know. Made sense with the personal connection to Dreykov and Natasha's story, and she thought she killed his daughter, and you know, bringing that full circle. And the rest of the family members did a good job as well. You know, we obviously love David Harbour. It's always great, and he was a lot of fun in this one. It was with a very thick Russian accent.
Very fake Russian accent.
Fake, yeah, I said thick, but yeah, fake, definitely. That too. Rachel Weisz, I loved her deadpan delivery most of the time. That was great. And then, of course, Scarlett Johansson, it being her movie and all, she did great as well. Like, she's always been good as Natasha, Black Widow.
Yeah, fantastically cast.
Yeah, and now it's just us knowing that, yeah, she's gonna go and help her other family patch things up. Avengers. She's gonna play a very important role, and then she's gonna sacrifice herself, and that still fucking hurts.
Oh, don't say that. I'm just gonna cry again.
I'm sorry. And yeah, we're just waiting to see if there's a post-credit scene. Although, it's like, we know what's next, so I don't know what this movie can set up.
It can also just be like the Avengers eating shawarma again. We never know.
I wouldn't mind that. Just a shawarma scene 2.0. Maybe they're eating something different. I don't know.
Come on, Fanny.
She got a dog.
Fanny Longbottom.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
So this is post Endgame.
Don't do me like this.
Oh,
Seriously?
God, what the fuck?
Maybe you'd like a shot at the man responsible for your sister's death.
Don't.
No, what?
Kind of a cutie, don't you think?
No. Don't fucking...
No. No. No.
Oh,
no,
okay, yeah, well, still setting some stuff up for the future, teasing us. Oh, that was some mean post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Pulling at our heartstrings like that. And then having Yelena go after Hawkeye? Oh, man. But, okay, that tells me that we're probably gonna see Yelena in the Hawkeye series.
Yeah.
And I like that they're linking it up to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I know this was filmed before that series, and this movie was supposed to come out before that series. So this was presumably also supposed to be our first, meeting with Valentina. But that's not how things played out in reality. So of course we already knew about her. And then it links up to that series, gonna link up to Hawkeye. And Valentina saying, this is the guy who's responsible for your sister's death. Come on. And how did she even know that those two went to Vormir? Yeah. She probably has her ways. Yeah. But that's going to be a clash there between Yelena and Barton. But what did you think about the movie overall?
I think overall it was really good.
Yeah.
There are some things that bothered me, like little things and bigger things maybe.
Yeah.
But all in all, I really liked it, and it meant a lot to me. But I'm not gonna tell you why.
Fair enough.
Because I don't want that backlash.
Yes. Okay. Just leave it at that then. I do have a feeling, like I know that there are people out there, of course, who is not a big fan of this movie already. I haven't really looked into why, because I didn't want any spoilers, but I can imagine that it might have something to do with Taskmaster in particular.
Because Taskmaster is a woman.
Yes, and in the comic books, it's a guy. But if it had just been some random dude, it wouldn't have had the same connection or personal connection as it did in this version of the story, where it was Dreykov's daughter, and it's not like they could have changed that up and just, okay, we're just gonna give Dreykov a son instead, because we had already established earlier on, and I think it was even Loki who said something about it to Natasha when he was taunting her. He mentioned Dreykov's daughter to get a rise out of her. So we had already established there was something about a Dreykov and his daughter. So them using that is a cool callback, or it's a callback at least. So it made sense for this story with Taskmaster then being Dreykov's daughter. But I'm sure there are going to be people out there who are going to be pissed about it nonetheless. And I must say, to me, this movie was the strongest in its first two acts. The third act dipped a little bit, and that happens sometimes, a lot of the times, with big blockbuster movies and superhero movies in particular. And to me, it was also because the way that they got out of that whole situation with being brought to the Red Room, and I thought, okay, they're really in for it, and they're gonna have to improvise or something. But then there was this scene that we didn't see it at first, and then we saw it later on with Melina and Natasha with switching costumes and putting on those masks and wigs, and essentially just planning out what they were going to do. I know some things still went wrong along the way, and they did have to improvise a little bit, but I don't know, that it just felt a little bit cheap to me, just a teeny tiny bit. I don't know about you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint exactly what it is that made it dip for me.
No.
Not a few things.
Yeah. But overall, very enjoyable movie.
Absolutely.
With a very enjoyable cast. Already said it, but yeah, there were a lot of standouts in this one. Florence Pugh in particular, and that bond there between her and Scarlett Johansson, their ability to bicker back and forth, and it felt very natural and felt very real and grounded in the MCU, which is not necessarily that grounded because it's superheroes and fantasy. But it was, if this is the big send off for Black Widow, then I think it was a good one, a suitable one, and they definitely did pull at our or tug at our heartstrings, however that saying goes. they did do that throughout the movie, and I think they handled those emotional beats very, very well. And then that post-credit scene, that was just mean.
I think there were some strong themes in this movie. There were family.
Yeah, definitely.
Family dynamics, and I actually think our brought together family, I think they nailed certain family dynamics pretty damn well. Not saying that all families are dysfunctional or anything, but you can, I think most people can relate to that sort of family dynamic. Of course not like with these like giant almost existential things that they went through, like huge things like, oh, you just you're making experiments on little girls, or your experiments are being used on little girls to make them obey, and like the whole thing. There's another theme along the way. It's like manipulation and like control, stuff like that.
Yeah, free will.
It's also really really interesting, and especially when as soon as they start like the whole mumbo jumbo with science and everything, and I understand basically every word of it, and well, it's interesting at least. And so the whole family dynamic. So what I was just trying to say is that even though it's not as grave as some of these problems between them within the family, we still can all relate to that, you know, when someone is actually having a bad time or something like that, and it just kind of ruins the mood for everyone. And I definitely can relate a lot to that, especially having a sister that I love more than anything. So, and this weird dynamic in the family, it's like, it's very relatable.
Yeah.
And then also a very huge theme, and this is, of course, is womanhood and being a woman and everything, and a lot of what it is to be a woman and stuff like that. I just think it was overall, for me at least, I related a whole lot to this, as I have been assigned female at birth. So there's a lived half a life, or
more than that.
As a woman, I could definitely relate to this.
Yeah. It was still also a great, funny scene with Yelena explaining what happens when you go in and remove and and just kept on explaining, and that was a very funny moment there. And then what you said about family, I love the way that it ended for Natasha, with her realizing that I have two families now. She's been going for so long with she didn't feel like she had a family or that she belonged anywhere really. She's been through so much, and having this movie end in that way for her, even though we know what comes next, it was that was really nice, I think.
Yeah, that whole thing with where she said it was real for me too, because Yelena was explaining how she felt, even though it was a fake family, that it was real for her.
Yeah.
That's also one of the things that really tugged my heartstrings.
Yeah.
And then Natasha, in the end, just saying, it was real for me too. And we could even see it as when they were kids, because she knew about them being a fake family, and Yelena apparently didn't. And she was still very, very, very protective of Yelena back then. Like, she would kill everyone for her.
Yeah, she said that outright, when she grabbed that gun at the beginning. So she probably always saw her as a sister in many ways.
Yeah, and again, I think this movie just cements the heart that Natasha Romanoff that she has. She has a huge heart, and even her
mom
said how did you get to keep your heart throughout all of this? And I think that's what makes her so extremely special, is that she's...
How are you still such a good person?
Yeah.
How do you still have room for so many other people when you yourself have been through so much?
Yeah.
And she does.
And she
didn't
care about that Taskmaster coming after her. Antonia, was that her name?
I think that was.
She didn't care like she was just like, yeah, I know you're gonna come after me. I have to do this. I have to set you free. Like she was feeling so much remorse for everything that she's done throughout her life, and it was
so much red in that ledger.
Yeah,
and she's trying to make up for it.
Yeah,
and she did. She really did.
I'm sorry, that was a lot of things.
No worries, no worries. But I think that's gonna do it then for this reaction and review of Black Widow. I don't know when or if we're gonna do a movie reaction again, but of course you guys will find out when we sort of announce it. But this was fun, a lot of fun. Weird seeing an MCU movie for the first time at home and not in the cinema. We couldn't even really go to a cinema here in Denmark because most cinemas, they just said no to the movie. They didn't want it because they're mad at Disney or something for putting it on a streaming service, and they did not want to share the profits. So, but yeah, enough talking. Very, very enjoyable movie. I had fun at least. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.